Marriage is a bond of love, which is intended to last our whole lives, and so you really only get one chance at a proposal. This is why many people go above and beyond when it comes to their proposal. They aim to start as they mean to go on. Some people go back to an old haunt, do something they knew their partner has always wanted to do, or even recreate a first date. Sounds great, right? Well, then there are those who go even further to enact mind-boggling, nerve-wracking plans for when they pop the big question. Here are 10 of the most incredibly intricate, complex, and romantic proposals ever undertaken. Trust us, guys, you're going to need tissues for some of these beauties.
Pronounce you husband and wife. I guess there we go.
1. Sand art. Mike Wakefield knew that he had found the one, and so he surprised his girlfriend, India Stevens, with a colossal and beautiful display of his love for her. Wakefield arranged for Stevens, who loves the beach and the seaside, to walk past a stretch of beach near their home in Cornwall, just as he had finished some sand art which asked her to marry him. The creation was completed in a single sitting, was around 30 feet long and 15 feet wide, and depicted beautiful, flowing swirls, tentacles, and a sun radiating from a circle in which he had written his proposal. India was not even on the beach when she saw Mike, who was supposed to be working, in his creation. She said yes, who wouldn't, and wrote her answer in the sand for all to see. The magic of this moment, however, was fleeting, as the tide came in hours later and washed it away. Thankfully, however, the couple, both 29, took pictures and kept them so that we can all marvel at the love Mike and India have for each other. Number 2. Post-it proposal. When Sojung's boyfriend decided to propose to her, he knew it had to be as special as her. That's why he arranged to take her to a lovely spot in their hometown for a tremendous and breathtaking proposal. By enlisting the help of friends and co-workers, he managed to make a unique proposal with nothing but a few thousand post-it notes. How, you say? By having his friends and co-workers spell out the phrase, "Sojung, please marry me," in the windows of a nearby office building. He then approached her with flowers to get her answer in person. As you can imagine, she said yes. The 365-day proposal. Dean realized on his girlfriend Jennifer's birthday that he wanted to marry her. A less organized or creative man might have bought a ring and proposed as quickly as possible, but not Dean. Oh no. Dean had a plan, and he intended to see it through no matter how much time, effort, and quick thinking it took. On that day, he recorded a video telling Jennifer that he had come to his decision, and then every day after it, he recorded a short clip counting down to her next birthday, during which he planned for them to be on vacation in Aruba. As the date got closer and closer, he began to involve her family. The result was that, on the day, Jennifer awoke to a sweet scavenger hunt, which led her down to the beach where she got to watch her own countdown video. At the end, the last question that Dean asked her was the one he asked in person. She said yes, of course. Who wouldn't? Number 5. Detecting love. Ryan Parsons wanted to find the perfect way to propose to the love of his life, Lisa. As a metal detecting hobbyist, he wanted to get his girlfriend into it so that he could enjoy his hobby with her. She agreed, of course, and he decided to make sure that her first foray into the hobby was incredibly memorable. How? By buying an engagement ring in a metal box in a very special spot. Ryan made sure that Lisa would make a find that she would never forget. His efforts were thankfully successful, and Lisa said yes.
Oh my god! Yes! Oh my god!
Number 6. Airport proposal. Firefighter Robin saw a perfect opportunity to propose to his lovely girlfriend, Clara, when he was working in the same airport at which she flew helicopters. Not only was this a cute way to surprise her, but he proposed on the same landing strip at which they met, by contacting her on the radio as she flew in. He asked her to marry him and took a knee on the tarmac. Interestingly, he asked her to give her answer by landing the helicopter on one of the two answers painted on the landing strip. A big risk for him. Of course, to make things weight a little further in his favor, he made the word no quite small, which he later joked about. She landed on yes without hesitation. However, so it all went well. Number 7. Tattooed on the heart. Brooke and Vinny bonded over a shared love of tattoos and tattoo artistry, and he always told her that he wanted her to tattoo him one day. When that day finally came, he had a big surprise planned for her. He told her that he wanted her to tattoo a small heart on his leg, but when the time came, he unveiled a tattoo of a different kind. The question as to whether she would marry him or not, and a space for her to tattoo her answer, check yes or no. Brooke was overwhelmed, of course, but she managed to give Vinny her answer, a resounding yes. That's a unique and risky proposal. Number 8. Crash landing. Josh knew he wanted to be with Brooke forever, and when they had been together for 4 years, he arranged a surprise for her. He staged a proposal like no other. Standing on a rooftop edge, he asked a mutual friend, Bobby, to toss him the ring. Then he pretended to fall off the roof. What Brooke didn't know, of course, was that it was planned. When Josh fell, he landed on a crash cushion. On the ground was the question, "Will you marry me?" in large, bold printed letters. After recovering from the initial fear, Brooke said yes. But we're not so sure we would have let him off that lightly. Josh is, indeed, a very lucky man. Number 9. Making waves. Water sports enthusiast Dave Stevens knew that his girl Lori needed a proposal as unique, vibrant, and as daring as her. That's why he went to great lengths to give her the high-speed declaration of love that he knew she deserved. Oh yes, Dave actually got down on one knee, kind of, while he and Lori were wakeboarding together. The video has since gone viral, and it's easy to see why the shocked and excited Lori actually falls off of her board, taking Dave down with her in the process. She said yes, of course, and thankfully he didn't drop the ring. And number 10. The 10,000-foot proposal. Few people have the nerve to go skydiving, and even those who do can rarely keep their cool when the event is underway. Brandon Strobin, however, is no ordinary man, as Nicole Napasino found out when he proposed to her at 10,000 feet as they undertook a joint skydive. His now fiancé, she did say yes, was visibly shocked on the GoPro footage that they shot together, but kept her calm and gave him her answer without delay or drama. This makes two things very clear to us. One, Brandon must have a steely grip and stomach to keep a hold of that ring as they fell. And two, he and Nicole are a match made in heaven. That's what we call a power couple. If you liked finding out about the most unique and romantic proposals in the world, remember to hit the like button. And if you want more content just like this, delivered fresh, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. We'll let you know when we find the best of the best for your viewing pleasure.